Hello neighbor. You look rather familiar to me. Are you the legendary Captain Kangaroo? Most certainly there are no more ping-pong balls falling on your head beyond the pearly gates. I recall the time when I made a guest appearance on your show in 1975 and we both attempted to restore an old gramophone. Do you remember that?
I do. I am indeed Captain Kangaroo. Mr. Rogers, I presume. How is the afterlife treating you, my friend? It seems as though we have both been sent down to Earth for one last purpose.
True that. Apparently, we are here to see someone very special, and according to the people here, a musician known as Mist-r Alphard will be performing tonight for our greatest fans.
Those who have grown up with us and seen us every morning for over 40 years. We undoubtedly are two of the greatest live-action children's characters in television history. I have never heard Mist-r Alphard's music before, but I have a very good feeling about it. I doubt that the good Lord above would want us to miss it for the world.
That makes two of us, Bob. I have heard that the one who designed the merchandise and apparel for his website was a longtime fan of mine. He would have made a fine neighbor.
Interestingly enough, that same young man was a fan of a spin-off of my show, called Wake Up with the Captain. He has produced a tryout of the theme song. Who did you invite?
The usual cast. King Friday, Mr. McFeely, Prince Tuesday, Elaine Fairchild, Henrietta, and of course, the trolley car. Straight from the land of make-believe. Did you invite anyone?
Of course. Mr. Moose, Mr. Bunny, Dennis the Apprentice, Mr. Green Jeans and the Dancing Bear. Speaking of whom, he's been brushing up on his Trump, Sea-Walk and Jack moves. He has even thrown a few moves of the Carol Burnett Boogaloo in a mix. All for this special occasion. It is my understanding that tickets to see Mr. Alphard have sold out.
Meanwhile, there are probably a handful of angels preparing to come down to see Alphard perform. Even within the gates of heaven, LFO Funk and LFO-ism have made their mark. From the youngest to the first, from the eldest to the last, all of the angels, from thrones to principalities, are being moved. You and I are fans of Alphard, convinced and converted.
Whether amongst the dead or living, there is never a wrong time, nor is it too late, to become a fan of Alphard. Let us go forth, to spread the gospel of LFO-ism, good neighbor.